Leningrad, Leningrad. 900 days. The siege. 900 days. We ate human flesh. To survive. To survive. We ate the Jews first, because they did not fight. War is easy, we were told. And when we won all this at the mercy of our Savior again. Oh, Leningrad, my Leningrad. Nothing changes. Only the tyrants learn from history. All who fight for us now in the West and live to come home, true heroes of our land, with what they have learned outside, shall vanish in mass graves. Our Tsar shall see to that. And our deeper war continue. Symphonies, tombstones of the siege. He'll be wanting an 8th symphony next. Then a 9th, a monumental Beethoven ode to
So, Commander Zhdanov is a music critic now? I hear that Comrade Prokofiev has turned up.
Comrade musicians, permit me a few opening remarks on the role of the creative artist in society. In the West, the artist is a mere ornament, victim to market forces. He can be made or broken by the vogues of a narrow intellectual elite. Whether he live or starve depends on how fashionable he is. His so-called freedom is a struggle to survive. We value our artist. We recognize the gift he brings. As any science, any technology, poetry, art, music are vital to our humanity. Our institutions, therefore, accord the artist proper status. In our society, he enjoys his rightful place. But with that status comes responsibility. We are here today to examine that responsibility. In the West, yes, the artist is free to dabble in abstractions, in sentimental nihilism, in meaninglessness itself. We, the people, demand that you touch us, that you reach into us, that your creations be of meaning to us. In a word, that you speak. Have we, in our Soviet music, the beginnings of a failure to speak?
Trouble with Zhdanov, he's so often right.
Invidious to instance names, and I would not.
Khatchurian looks unhappy.
But for certain recent disappointments in the field of opera and symphony, an opera of Comrade Muradelli, certain choral and orchestral pieces from Comrades Prokofiev, Khatchurian,
Gorgolovsky in the shadows of every platform.
from Shostakovich. Well, it may be argued, why should I, a Prokofiev, respect the opinions of a tractor driver from Tashkent? Why should a smelter from Smolensk dictate my harmonies to me, a Shostakovich? Names you will note of some 2 or 3 symphonic stars whom the West has taken to its rotting heart, while even here at home, thanks to the influence of a Leningrad clique of musicologists, so-called, others among us who labor to uphold more tuneful values are treated with contempt. Their works not performed, their names not even heard. Now, comrades, I am no musician. Well, I've heard it said, Andrei Alexandrovich, no musician, but he knows 600 folk songs. What a thing to say! I only know 300. Letters! These are letters from workers, from factories and collectives everywhere. These can hear when a composer violates the natural laws. These can tell gratuitous dissonance, ugly clashings, noises that shriek and crush for the symptoms that they are of a concept of life too negative. As, for example, in some recent work from Comrade Shostakovich, who appears to have lapsed again. The number 9, that mighty, consummating number, with all its resonance of the great Beethoven, at a time of epic liberation by our savior, Generalissimo Stalin, sole architect of our victory, what 9th does our lapsed comrade deliver? Carnival squeaks, hooligan squawkings, a satanic satire, perhaps, to include as its main theme a Yankee sergeant whistling. Well, what can our comrade be telling us? I, Shostakovich, personally deflates the myth of number 9? I, Dmitri Dmitriyevich, private individual, I have some personal whim I will assert.
comrades. Comrade Zhdanov has done well. Sounded, may I say, a note of warning. All my career, rather since an earlier, most salutary warning, I have sought my meaning. I have sought to speak to the living. Do I begin to fail? Do I fall too much beneath my own private shadow and fail to speak openly and plainly to the living and with objectivity? Then yes, I fail. I fail by the standards of the highest art, which are the only standards. And I am grateful to you all that you rebuke me. Yes, to be sure. It is also right and proper at the conservatoire that my son also denounces me. To be sure. To reach the people. That is the question. But how is it done? I expect to receive instruction from you. I will study it with deep interest. What are they afraid I'll do? A harmony too problematic for the people?
we recognize the gift he brings. As any science, any technology, poetry, art, music are vital to our humanity. Our institutions, therefore, accord the artist proper status in our society. He enjoys his rightful place.
Promise them. Yes. Promise them a project. Massive. 3 symphonies. A revolutionary trilogy. The people. Lenin. Stalin. Defect. Exile is a worse death. Pushkin, he too, with my talent and my luck, he said, to be born in Russia. Stupid. Stupid.
May one mention Chekhov? A true craftsman. I put my hand, he said, to anything. Except denunciations.
I wish Mummy didn't have to work so far away.
She does.
Her friend requires it. Her lover.
Keep them off my back a year or so. Buy time. I have my contract with the living. I must live to honor that.
What are you? By what flaw in us do we millions obey? Hatred of ourselves, guilt of the living, guilty that we sing.
Gift has separated me. Gift has elevated me, so I punish my gift to bring myself down. Equal.
Strength through joy.
Who is it, please? Daddy, it's Comrade Stalin. He's just coming.
Yes.
America.
I'm sorry.
New York, Comrade Shostakovich.
Yes.
The Cultural and Scientific Congress on World Peace. Next month. We must encourage peace-loving peoples.
Of course.
The Pentagon's new North Atlantic Treaty, you understand, is causing concern. You will be the star of our Soviet delegation.
Comrade General, Secretary, I'm amazed that you regard me as worthy.
You are our brightest and most talented. No false modesty.
All the same,
Yes.
It will, in America, people will ask me our works, that is, those of Prokofiev and Khachaturian and myself, people will ask me, how can I just represent a country where my works are banned?
In the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, no work is banned. There are contexts in which performance is unwise. Where that concerns you, we should perhaps look into that.
I'm sick and tired of...
Yes, I hear you dislike flying. We'll send you a doctor. Good night. So much to be done. You are our brightest and most talented. No false modesty. No work is banned. In the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, there are contexts in which performance is unwise.
What have your government told you to say?
Our government have given us no instructions. We speak free as individuals.
Hey, Justin, blondes and brunettes.
Your program. This evening, 7:45, grand banquet of welcome, Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Friday, 10:30 a.m., press conference. 11:45, visit to the ambassador's residence.
Singing for Stalin's butchers to shoot them down.
My father died on Bloody Sunday. Tsar's soldiers shot him down.
Traitor to the revolution.
Did he die for you?
Have you seen my son?
Sunday. Madison Square Gardens, 8 p.m. Peace rally. You will play a piano version of the scherzo from your Symphony No. 5.
When do we leave for New Jersey? New York is horrible. It's everything Gorky says. City of the Yellow Dome.
New Jersey is cancelled. Yale is also cancelled. From the university authorities.
A visit from me would serve no educational purpose.
Stravinsky, your fellow composer. He's behind all this. He has all the American universities sewn up. Bitches. Academics.
Stravinsky is wrong.
And he refuses to sign a telegram welcoming us.
McLeish, New York Times.
Thank you. All I wish from Comrade Shostakovich is an answer. Does he or does he not accept the criticism voiced against him by the party at last year's special Congress?
I repeat, the criticism of the party was most accurate.
Was it just?
I endeavor to respect it in practice.
And what, in practice, does that mean?
My music must answer that.
The music you have written since? A film score for the young guard. A cantata on afforestation. Are you saying that these are your real music now? Do you repudiate the symphonies you wrote before? With the fifth? Answer!
No one would claim that my earlier music has been perfect.
Do you repudiate?
Why are you so interested in me? I'm one among so many, and I'm not the only Soviet composer
I'm
here.
the only one here of any stature, you know that. Oh, yeah. Comrade Shostakovich, we still await your answer. The Eighth Symphony, for instance, denounced in Moscow as the work of a frightened man. Are you frightened?
My music is not to be discussed in personal terms.
Oh, come, Shostakovich. Yours is very personal.
My personality is irrelevant. Music must transcend mere personality. That is the struggle of every true artist.
Well, let us discuss the music of others. Prokofiev, Khachaturian, also criticized by Congress. Surely you have an attitude to error. Error is error, to be repudiated, purged. Is the error of a comrade colleague such as Khachaturian no concern to you? Dmitri Dmitriyevich, answer, please. It says here, Mr. Shostakovich, do you or do you not denounce as error the work of your fellow musician, Stravinsky?
Where we have relapsed into formalism, we recant our error.
What is formalism?
Form for form's sake, severed from experience. You ask about other composers. Stravinsky, all I can say is I agree. He has betrayed his land. He has severed himself from his own people. Result, his music is morally barren, intellectual. At least the colleagues you mentioned seek to serve the people. Prokofiev, Khachaturian. They, as I, must heed the directive of the Central Committee if we are not to lapse into form for form's sake. I denounce their error.
I should have said no at the beginning, like Mandelstam.
What's
we are chickens, we see only one grain at a time, peck, peck, till the farmer grabs us, chop.
Dmitri. Could have been me in America. Now, the prize would be mine. Prokofiev doesn't stand a chance. Poor old Internationale. Perfectly good anthem. Not Russian, of course. As, for instance, elephants these days are Russian. Karl Marx is Russian. Isaac Newton is Russian. The moon is Russian. As Armenian radio would say, first prize, dinner with Stalin. Second prize, a week with Stalin. Old joke.
Candidates on stage. We are about to declare.
I am awake, like Dostoevsky on his way to execution. Vivid as never before. I'm Shostakovich, on my way to meet Stalin. All my life has been a girding for this moment. Stop twitching. Remember the joke. Who was Nicholas I? Tsar, in the time of Pushkin. I've only everything to lose, and that is lost. Courage comes easy now. The black monk's name is death. I must keep my trousers clean.
Comrade, well done. Well done. It had to be your tune that won. I like a tune. You rose to the occasion. You know that? You are our brightest and most talented. You know that?
I am honored, Comrade General Secretary, that you regard me so.
Your friend, Khachaturian, spins a good melody. He's not Russian, of course. Comrade, sing me tight. Spoiled his scoring, in our view. His use of the D-flat clarinet. Sardonic tombre. Sarcastic. We don't like that. That aside, Comrade Shostakovich, your Ninth Symphony. The number 9.
Perhaps I should retitle it Sinfonietta. Reserve
the number 9.
Yes.
For my next.
An ode to joy. Yes.
I shall feel equal. Comrade Stalin. I assure you.
I enjoy my conversations with creative men. Where do they come from, I wonder? All those noises in their head. On stage, comrades, let us sing. Noble anthem Shostakovich has composed. You on my right. If Comrade Shostakovich will allow me to conduct.
Leningrad naked to bombardment from the sky. When that happens, thank Stalin. Remember me.
I know it's too late. Just get them up and into that studio. And that crazy Christian woman. But fly her back. It's her recording he's asking for. So therefore it exists.
That's two that have failed us. Find me a conductor that will not faint! Clean that floor!
Today we condemn and murder others. Tomorrow we ourselves are condemned and murdered. Where?
The correctness of the Communist Party's policy has been proved in decades of struggle and has led the Soviet country's workers safely to historic victory.
You were so handsome.
Under the party's leadership, the peoples of the Soviet Union possess confidence in a new success.
To reach the people, that is the question. But how is it done?
Reinforcing the Soviet Navy and Army and intelligence organs with the object of enhancing our readiness.
the giant in the end?
Perhaps.
Respiratory deficiency were observed, which yielded with difficulty to the appropriate treatment. Symptoms of an acute...
What if he, all along, if he be right, confess all to us all?
You're having a son.
Functional failure in the nervous system. These failures increase daily, taking the form of any sudden episodic breathing with long pauses. On the night of the 2nd and 3rd of March, the respiratory failures began periodically to assume a threatening character. From the very start of the illness, significant complications were also discovered in the cardiovascular system, namely a high blood pressure, an failing pulse beat, and enlargement of the heart. From the first days of illness, the temperature rose, and a high leukocytosis began to be noticed, which could have indicated the development of pneumonia. On the last day of the illness, the sudden deterioration of the general condition was attended by repeated onslaughts of a severe and acute cardiovascular deficiency. Urine analysis and electrocardiogram
Analysis.
made it possible to diagnose...
When they announced that, I thought, the demigod, peas. You're lying there listening to everything we say. Then you'll rise again. God's hammer.
The immortal name of Stalin will live forever in the
Sheep.
hearts of the Soviet people and of all...
Their shepherd gone.
A message from the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union announced the ministers of the Union of and the Presidium of the Supreme...
If only we Russian people had one neck.
...of the party to all workers of the Soviet Union, comrades and friends. The Central Committee of the Communist Party of the USSR, the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR, with a sense of deep grief, informed the party and all workers of the Soviet Union...
I'm alive, and you're dead. Our rough hammer could not create anything without a master to direct its blows.
I shall go to Prokofiev's funeral. Died the same day. Jumped up with excitement and dropped dead. Poor chump. And he called himself a gambler. God, the great craftsman. Oh, let the hammer fall.
by my crude hammer fashion changes into images of people. If none there be, no master hand erecting the hammer's blow, no purpose could be served. From primal stuff, the majesty which graces earth with beauty. All hammer strokes are presaged by this hammer, by it alone. They will strike from life. The higher sweeps the arm above the anvil. More the blow has weight. Just so must I this hammer raise to reach the vaulted heavens.
Bloody meetings, they only do it to waste my time.
Like some gross block in earth I lie primeval. Unless the master smith and holy he assist my blow with his consummate power.
Father?
You Westerners think we in Russia talk politics all the time. There are no politics in Russia.
But surely the dialectics of harmony, symphonic evolution in a context of struggle. How can you Russians not discuss such things?
We manage. We manage. What problems fascinate musicians here? How Mussorgsky put away so much booze. Tchaikovsky's homosexuality.
Dmitri, you're being droll.
no memorial here. Only the cliff. Here were chasms, grim forms of stone. The brink of a ravine. Clenched fists of rock. The very reek of death. They filed along the brink. They stood astride the grave. Shots rang out. The bodies fell into the ravine. Next, more came. Grain merchants, women with lace umbrellas, all stood along the brink. Shots rang out. Their bodies fell into the ravine, some kicked there by boots. Next, some of the children now. Come, Rabbi, sing. Sing for the children to dance. Kill the Yids, save our Russia. Dance, children, dance. The shots rang out. Their bodies fell into the ravine. At last, a union of the Russian people. Next. Fascist atrocity, of course. Pogrom, however, is a Russian word. These are the sounds of spring. We embrace in the darkness. Do I hear them breaking down the door? No. It's the ice breaking. My dear, nothing happened here. No history, no memorial. Nothing is buried here of any of us.
and still today I bear the marks of nails. I feel that I and Dreyfus we are one. Philistines, my accusers and my judge. I am a prisoner. I beleaguered, trapped, a cause of scorn. The hunted down, the spat upon, and Newtons in frills and lazy ravens squeal and poke their parasols into my face.
That status comes responsibility. And we are here today to examine that responsibility.
And by nature international, but often those with hands that are unclean profane your purest name with hollow slogans. Of springtime bursting in. The spring, she's here, she's come, and you come. Oh, give me quick your lips, oh, kiss. They smash the door. is breaking ice.
Carnival squeaks! Hooligan squawking! A satanic satire, perhaps? What can our comrade be telling us? Huh? I, Dmitri Dmitriyevich, a private individual, abused the victory and peace so dutifully won. I have some personal cause I will assert.
Once I believed, we Russians do. We believe and believe simple things. After the revolution, Russian soldiers won't kill Russian children anymore, we said. And apples will be for all alike.
Only one virtue, dying, enforces economy. One note must do the work of 10.
I write music to make people ill. Did you know that? At rehearsal of my 14th Symphony, our cultural commissar stood up and dropped dead. He'd got the message. Mustn't laugh. To laugh would kill me.
Bastard! You hijacked my soul.
Yes. Something died from your music when I died. You stopped speaking. No necessity, you see. I made a great composer of you, damn it, while I lived.
You left me a barren tree,
to pluck poor fruit? Who is there, anywhere, in any time to come, to live his life from the life you lost us?
All that. I am the enemy you loved, my friend. Together again, I see. The fool and his Tsar. I made Russia strong. I found her a medieval pauper. No one tampers with Russia now. What did you do? Truth, heart, sunset values, squeaks and bangs, thumps, howlings in the head.
My music speaks, reaches out to people where nothing else can touch. It's a warning.
We must stop that. Can't have people living where we can't reach. That's my meaning. I destroyed what you call truthfulness. Yours. The inward life must die. You my friend, its long, bleak coda into the dark. That is your significance. I'm what people really want, my friend. One day you'll see. They'll ask me back. What a comment. No black, no white. Just dirty gray.
Stand, Dmitri. You're being licked into shape. The great Soviet composer. Oh, yes, the man has judgment.
I write what I hear from within myself, which comes from who I am in this world in which I am, or else I have no meaning.
This world you're in. You're in Russia.
Come on, fool.
So, was that all? Soon the ravens will be here. A lovely corpse. What did the man die of? Nerves? Heart? Of quicklime in the blood, which Stalin fed me. Bury me well, or else, like Gogol, I might vanish from my grave. Ask me nothing anymore.
ask the music